Today is the first game day of the qualifying round, the knockout round here at your 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference. Welcome back to the Philippine Sports Arena in Pasig City. Earlier on, the Galleries Tower High Risers made a huge upset for the CHD in 4 sets, and in just a bit, you'll see these ladies on your screens. The Galleries Tower High Risers, the Creamline Cool Smashers, #1 seed, playing against the #12 seed, the Nxled Chameleons. Once again, welcome back here in Pasig City in the Phil Sports Arena for your first game day here at the qualifying round. I am Zihar Bauschak. With me is Neil Flores and Kyla Kingsu. How are we today?
Well, you know, we're ending the month of Feb with a bang. Very, very excited for this round. How about you guys?
Well, I am excited as well. It's do or die. I mean,
yes,
the winner will get a secured slot in the quarterfinals, and hunger is at its peak, especially for a team like Nxled Chameleon.
And you know, Neil, this is a brand new format that we're seeing today. You know, a couple of months back, the PVL committee told us this will be the first ever 8-month-long tournament. So if you could share with us, Neil, what the next phase will look like for us.
Well, we just finished the preliminary round of the tournament where teams played for seeding. Higher ranked teams will get a chance to uphold their standing, and the lower ranked teams will have a chance to score a big upset. The winners will advance to the quarterfinals. We will be getting 6 winners in the qualifying round, and the losers will move in to the play-in tournament. The 6 losing teams will be split into 2 groups via the Serpentine format, and it will be a single round robin format. The top team on each group will move on to the quarterfinals as a ranked 7 and ranked #8 seed. We then proceed to the playoffs, or the quarterfinals. Matchups will be determined by seeding as well. Teams will have multiple chances to advance to the next round. And it will be a best-of-3 series. Yan yung isa sa mga bagong inclusions natin sa ating tournament format. When we get to the playoffs, it will be another single round robin format wherein the top 2 teams will move on to the championship round, and the bottom 2 teams will play for that battle for bronze. And as always, Z, yung battle for bronze natin, it will be a best-of-3 series. And when we get to the final round, or the championship round of the PVL, the teams will have 1 shot to win it all. It's go big or go home, and it will also be a best-of-3 series.
And for the fans and the viewers who are tuning in right now, don't be overwhelmed with the format as we focus again on this qualifying round na tinatawag nga natin upset or uphold because it's a knockout round, no, Neil?
That is correct. And these are the matchups for our qualifying round. A while ago, the Galleries Tower High Risers got a big win against the Signal HD Spikers. We have Creamline Nxled right now, Petrogas versus Capital One, and so on and so forth. So those are the games that you have to look out for, especially yung mga seeds na magkakadikit lang.
That's true, and that's gonna happen in the next few game days, in the next few weeks. So always tune in and see who else will, you know, produce that huge upset, just like what the Galleries Tower High Risers saw or did earlier. Now we move in and zoom in on the 2 players that have been contributing so much for the Cool Smashers. We got Gemma Galanza and Bernadette Bonds.
Creamline is the home of the MVPs, and these 2 have really stepped up for their squad in the preliminaries. Well, as they say, if you like them, you only need to pink twice. And they're adding a little bit of spice in all aspects of their game. Gemma Galanza is currently the top scorer for Creamline after the preliminary round, and Bernadette Ponce has come up big also in their games against strong contenders this season.
I mean, you see the 131 points and 122 points for Gemma and Bernadette Ponce, but it's just not the attacks that they contribute to, but also floor defense and service and everything else. As they say, gold standard itong Cool Smashers natin. Now, we move over to a report by Kyla King. So Kyla, you wanted to share us some things.
That's right, Z. You know, from wedding bells to volleyball buzzers, Michelle Gumabao is here. She's present, guys, fresh from her dreamy wedding last Tuesday. I'm sure we all saw on social media how the Creamline Cool Smashers were very much involved and there in all the festivities. And you know what, guys? They actually had training the morning of the wedding. They were there in the reception, and they also had early morning training the day after. And MG was there. She had to wake up early, and I asked her how was that, you know, and she said that it's pretty overwhelming to say the least. And there's a lot of people to reply to, a lot of people who greeted them for the wedding. But for now, it's a pause on all the celebrations, and she has to focus back here in the PVL. And she says there's another wedding that we have yet to await. But for now, this is important for her, and this is important for her squad, especially as they go up against a team that is desperate for some magic here. Talking about Nxled Chameleons.
I mean, for Nxled so far, no pressure on them and everything to gain. Now let's go. Speaking of the Chameleons, let's go and zoom in and talk about their two players that everyone's looking out for. Who's shining on? Kiara Permentilla and EJ Laure.
They have been playing well under the bright lights of the PVL. Right now, Kiara Permentilla is in the middle of her best conference so far. She is number 5 in scoring in the entire league. And as for EJ Laure, she has scored 60 points in the last 6 games. And ngayon, automatic starter na si EJ Laure. And we waited for her moment, but now is her time to shine because they do have a chance to enter into that next round with a sure seat.
And I remember, Coach Ettore was saying, I don't really have to focus on the wins, but we play one game at a time and focus on being better each game. And Kyla, what do you have to say about that?
Yes, of course, I checked in with their Chameleons as well, and based on the atmosphere in the dugout, it seems like they're well rested and they're able to shake off the losses in the first round. Now, Coach Ettore was a little bit busy preparing for this qualifying round, but I did get the pleasure to speak with Assistant Coach Tina Salak, who told me that the past week has been very fruitful for the Chameleons. As she said, Coach Ettore has a very special way of preparing for high-stake matchups like this one. In her words, they have a special way of training in terms of training as a unit rather than training drills individually. She says that they like to mimic the game as a group to prepare for such a big game like this. Now, I know that the PVL just came from Iloilo, but Z and Neil, wherever our fans are, we love to hear from our very supportive online community, especially those watching us on the Pilipinas Live app. Kaya naman, there's a live poll right below the stream where you guys can answer our question of the game. And today, we are asking the question, which star will rise to the challenge today? Which star will rise to the challenge? Will it be Bernadette Pons, Gemma Galanza, EJ Laure, or Kiara Permentilla? A lot of stars. Again, you can vote on the Pilipinas Live app where there is a live poll right below the stream, or you can also join in the conversation online using the hashtag PVL2025. Again, that's hashtag PVL2025. Now, Z and Neil, let's not keep our fans waiting. It's been a long day, and I'm sure everyone's very excited.
I mean, are you excited, Neil? Is it gonna be another upset, or will Creamline Cool Smashers breeze through another game day today? We'll find out soon. But first, Kyla mentioned about the weddings that has been happening. MG 2024 MG has a message to 2025 MG when we return.
Hey MG, hear me out.
Ang sweet ko pala.
This conference, I really want to improve my game. There's always a lot more to learn, a lot more to improve on. I really want to see myself really focus on the little things in volleyball, like the serve, my attitude whenever I play, and the energy that I'm giving towards my team.
My goal for last year, I was able to fulfill. But there's still a long way to go for me. I know that I really give my best naman when it comes to my game, when it comes to fixing the things that I know I have to improve on. And I just really have to keep that positive mindset, siguro for this year, and to keep on learning and keep on adjusting and keep correcting the mistakes.
This All-Filipino conference, I believe our team really has to improve on our consistency. We really have good days and bad days, and I know that with training, with hard work, we can be more consistent, be more mindful of our errors this season, and to also make up for our mistakes, we have to, of course, help one another all the time.
It really starts in practice, and I know that coming from the break after Christmas, focused na talaga yung team. We know that coming into 2025, we will really be more mindful, we will work harder. Siguro that also teaches us that we can't really be complacent, we really can't let go of the little things and the small balls and to take our mistakes lightly. So we really have to focus, we have to be more aggressive, and I know that little by little naman, nag-i-improve din naman talaga yung team, and we still have a lot more to work on.
This coming conference, I can promise you that I'm going to do my best, that I will really work hard to be healthy, to be 100%, to not only work hard in practice, but also off the court. I can promise you that I will be happy, and I will enjoy and live in each moment, and I will play with all my heart, and I'll be thankful for everything that I have.
2024 MG, you've been through a lot, and this season has been really a big challenge. All the past seasons have been a challenge, but you were able to pull through and you were able to contribute to the team. Just keep on working hard, keep on becoming better, and try to always believe in yourself and believe in your team and work hard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the PhilSports Arena in Pasig and the 2025 season All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball. We are now in the second phase of our tournament, the qualifying round, where teams play each other based on their preliminary round ranks. The winners of this round will move on to the playoff, and the losers have to play in the play-in to qualify for the next round. For match number 68, let us welcome our defending champions, our Creamline Cool Smashers. And their challengers, our Nxled Chameleons. Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Mark Santos. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Creamline Cool Smashers. Let's begin with our team captain. She wears jersey number 2, Alyssa Valdez. Number 1, Kyle Angela Negrito. Wearing jersey number 6, Jeanette Panaga. At number 14, Isabel Beatriz De Leon. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. And at number 23, Jessica Margaret Galanza. Starting libero is number 11, Kyla Liana Atienza. Head coach, Mr. Sherwin Meneses. Presenting our Nxled Chameleons. Team captain wear jersey number 9, Kiara May Permentilla. At number 2, Laika Ebon. Wearing jersey number 3, Energy Laure. Number 7, Critch H. Luz Makaslang. Number 14, Jaisal Ann De Los Reyes. And number 18, Janelle Maraginot. Starting libero is number 1, Sheila Marie Pineda. Head coach, Mr. Guidetti Ettore. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the game. Match number 6. France.
You got your starters on your screens. This time for the Cool Smashers, you got Panaga, De Leon, Carlos, Negrito, Valdez, Galanza, and Atienza. Switching things over to the Chameleons, wearing white and black today. You got De Los Reyes, Makaslang, Ebon Maraginot, Laure Permentilla, and Pineda.
This is classic Creamline.
Yes.
When you take a look at their starting unit, Eliza Valdez has been
That is
playing
true.
really well. So that's a nice change to the starting unit of Coach Sherwin Meneses. But you can expect a lot of substitutions because we all know that they share playing time with their deep bench. And as for the Nxled Chameleons, they are sticking to Jaisel De Los Reyes, who has also been performing well.
Of course, they're sticking to the hard server and Kyle Negrito. Already an out-of-system set here. Opportunity for the Cool Smashers. Galanza denied at the net. First blood drawn by the Chameleons.
It's a great start to this game. Again, if they win this match, they will have a secured slot in the quarterfinals. And the loser will move into play for the play-in tournament.
Good serve, easy pickup there. Another block from the Chameleons. They go to Tots on the left side.
Carlos.
But that's way out.
This is the start that you want, especially when you're a Nxled fan.
Yep.
I know that they missed the feeling of winning.
Yes.
And they did win over Galleries, but this game matters the most to them at this moment in time.
Yes, and we saw how, another block over on 2. Laure was there, Maraginot, back set to Ebon, goes cross, but taps out as well. We're talking about how important this qualifying round is, and as you mentioned, it's a knockout round. Earlier on, we saw the Galleries Tower High Risers, number 10, facing the number 3 ranked team in the HD Spikers, defeating them in 4 sets. So masasabi mo, bilog ang bola, and now Negrito chooses Panaga. Quick in the middle works. 2-all, and Kyla has some news for us. Kyla?
Neil, the month of February is ending, and so is the margin of error here in the PVL. Just to recap for our fans, this is number 1 versus number 12. On paper, it is a mismatch, but our phenom Eliza Valdez knows that on the court, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sabi nga niya, long conference doesn't mean there's room for a slow start. And I asked for her thoughts on this format too with the new qualifying round, and Eliza said that, well, when it comes to physicality, she has no doubt that they will perform. It's more of her hoping that they're actually mentally prepared to deal with the sudden surprises this type of conference format is capable of bringing. Just like the upset we witnessed earlier, well, the past won't win today's game. It's all about execution right here and right now. Let's see if the CCS girls dominate yet again as we head back here, Zia Neil.
Thank you, Kyla. And as you can expect, teams would have some surprises in their pockets. As we saw Julia Coronel playing an opposite hitter earlier. So we'll see how these two teams, Cool Smashers and the Chameleons, who are now tied in 3 here for set, will rotate their players in this round.
Ziyang pinakamalaking advantage talaga ng mga winners dito sa qualifying round would be the extra recovery time.
Yes.
Kasi pagdating sa play-in tournament, it's going to be another single round robin format. You'll be playing more games.
Exactly.
And we know na iba yung pagod ng game day compared sa pagod ng training. So these teams really value the extra recovery time. And you get more time to prepare for the next opponent.
That's true. But I have a question for you. Is it really an advantage? Because we've seen teams before that, eventually it was a disadvantage for them to take quite a long break. What do you think?
Well, that is the other side of the coin. But knowing Creamline, they're always,
Ready.
almost always at 100%. They stay ready kahit sino pa man yung kalaban nila. And they always show respect. That's the thing about the Cool Smashers. Right now, they're just sticking to their system of serving hard. It's very evident that Nxled is struggling in their passing department, and that will force Coach Ettore to call for time.
Timeout. Nxled Chameleons.
Remember the diagonals, if we can, from the back row use diagonal, from the front row you use line. Now it's time to pass. It's only passing now, eh? Okay, guys, here we go. Oh.
Chameleons!
Solid start. It was 3-all, but so far, the Cool Smashers taking the lead, taking control over matters here in set number 1. And, you know, they already started off with strong service in Negrito. And this time, Pangs Panaga, who just scored an ace right before that timeout. And as they say, we always jinx it here at the panel, Neil.
That's a free point for Nxled. I want to agree to your point also. We know that Creamline is aware that they have that upper hand, basta out of system yung opponent nila. They will set up their wall, they will set up their floor defense, and every chance that they get, they will really attack relentlessly on the other side of the court.
Backdoor attack, Ebon.
Look at that, Ebon with the help of the net. Putting that ball down on the side of the Cool Smashers. We got a 1-point game, just like that. 2 straight points for the Chameleons. Ooh, good dig there by Jorvina. Laure, that's a check. Ilanza was there, ball still alive. Option here for Maraginot. Back quick. It was blocked, but there was a net touch by Valdez.
That was a bit low for Klitsch Makaslang. But they didn't need to attack Creamline anymore because of that net violation committed by Eliza Valdez. Sa ngayon, they just have to keep it close.
Yes.
Because we know that
Yes.
in the tail end of every set, basta dikit yung close. Kahit kanino talaga yung napupunta. Even if you're ranked 12 in the preliminary round, as long as you keep it close, challenge Creamline into a deuce point, you might just see yourself in the winning end of that set.
Tiyaga ang tema natin tonight as we see how the Chameleons are fighting for every touch. Jump serve from Carlos. Makaslang gets a check. Negrito with a quick look. Ooh, Permedilla with a dig. Ebon. Easy over. Opportunity for Valdez. Goes cross court. Laure this time. Ooh, trying to find that corner pocket, but no go. Well, that hits the 8th point here in set number 1. We'll be back after this first technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Arena Plus, Aztecs Sports. Back here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City for the very first game day of the qualifying round. Is you see Ricky Balu and Jonathan Na. of Rodisco. Just a little chit-chat there. Women's national team head coach, Coach Jorge De Brito, also in attendance here. Maybe, you know, scouting for the national team pool, as it is a huge season here this year for the national teams.
National team season is just around the corner. Alam ko, isa rin yan sa mga inaabangan ng volleyball fans natin. But
Ano
for
nga ba
now,
meron ngayon, Neil?
ang daming mangyayari. May World Championships pa tayo.
Correct. And SEA Games last in December of this year. So much awaited as well by our fans as Nxled stops that 2-0 run courtesy of Rich Makaslang.
Jaja Maraginod had one intention. It's to give Rich Makaslang one blocker, and they did score off of that. 3 players are now on the board for the Chameleons. Ebon, Makaslang, and De Los Reyes having 1 point apiece. That's for the Cool Smashers. It's Frank Panaga leading the pack with 3 markers.
Look at that. First ball and a put away by PVL. Giggling there na pwede siguro din siya maging receiver, no? Oh, and speaking of passing, Valdez, one of the tougher servers as well here in our league.
Recently, we were able to talk to Coach Ettore, and he looked at the statistics of their team. Umangat naman sila in the tail end of the preliminary round, but he knows that passing will be key in this game against Creamline.
Good big thoughts here from the back, overcooking that one. And she's telling her coaching staff, there was a check ball, I saw it. And there you go, the block touch challenge card up in the air. Now acknowledged by our officials. And let's see kung meron nga bang check ball.
Green card awarded.
Well, Jcel De Los Reyes already admitted to that
Okay,
fault.
there you go. Yeah, Jcel there on your screens, middle blocker of the Chameleons. But opportunity wasted there, service error from Valdez. You got 8 serving 12. So far, a couple of 3-0 runs from both squads. Maraginot, tough serve. Perfect pass from Atienza. Rufino's there. No second touch.
It's a good thing that Gervino was able to read that from Kyle Negrito. She was able to pick it up. Masyado lang mababa. And we know pag mababa yung first pass, mahirap din habulin.
Well, chances are it was going to be a free ball also to the Cool Smashers. But here we go. Better passing for Fermentilla. Out of system. Galanza will put it over easily. Bangos there. Maraginot. Back sets to Ebon. And that works.
Ebon sees the hole.
Second point for Laika Ebon. You have to keep on trying.
Yes.
Pagdating sa offense, doesn't matter if you score off that first or second or third attempt.
That's true. And you see how Maraginot has been going to Ebon so far, mapa front row or back row.
Yeah. Well, Jaja Maraginot is a setter who loves going to her opposite attacker.
Okay, okay.
Gustong-gusto niya yung pinapahabol yung middle blockers ng mga opponents nila. So, it's really up to Laika Ebon to score these points. But the outside hitters of Nxled have been trying to find their angles. Pero masyadong malakas, di pa nila nakokontrol yung power in their hit. So that will be another timeout for Nxled.
Because we are serving on the wrong person. And every time we have or the first attempt with a bad pass or the first attempt in transition, we make a mistake. You are not letting them make a mistake. On the first side out, we had a bad pass. We put the ball out of side. She scored a block. Can please you let them do some mistake? Thanks. Here we go. Oh.
First motion ang importante kay Coach Ettore because there have been instances na binibigyan ng Creamline yung Nxled ng chance to attack.
Yeah.
So they do have to capitalize on that. They have to force Creamline to commit their errors as well.
Exactly, or at least make it hard for your opponent, you know. So many opportunities for Nxled there, but, you know, small mistakes, sabi nga nila, kailangan pagpapahalagahan ang bawat hawaks ng bola. But look at this. Ooh, good save for Mantilla. Opportunity for the Cool Smashers to go for a play. And that play has been very deadly.
We saw that coming from a mile away. Spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin. Pasalubong ng Vine. That's the favorite play of Juan Chema Galanza. And pag binigyan mo talaga ng underhand free pass yung Creamline, you can expect them to run that type of combination play.
I mean, there were two blockers right in front, but again, a very solid play for the Cool Smashers that we've seen over the years. Pero Mantilla, with the help of the net, trying to go for that cross-court kill, and that worked.
Coach Ettore is not asking for a perfect pass from his players. Ang importante lang, maitaas mo kahit papano so that you can set up a good attack. Even if it's a default type of play to the left or to the right wing. Basta mataas yung pasa, kayang-kaya gawan ni Jaja Marginot ng paraan.
Carlos over the block.
Got Carlos finding that opening as Critch was confused with that play, and we hit our 16th point. We'll be back.
Bitin na kaya sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
BFF na malalapitan. You got your besties in attendance here at the Phil Sports Arena watching the first game day of the qualifying round of your 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference. Gemma, serve. Ooh! And it's an ace.
It's a very straightforward plan for Creamline. They want to score off that service line.
Yeah, I mean, that has been the brand. They have always been capitalizing on the first ball, which is the serve. First opportunity of attack, sabi nga nila. And look at that, Eliza Valdez. Yeah, good eyes on that second ref. I think it was her left shoulder catching that lower tape of the net. Let's see that one more time. Oh, even her fingers.
I think she also touched the antenna.
Yeah, there you go. Good eyes on the second ref. It was right in front of him. Oh!
They'll take it, see? They'll take it. Point is a point.
Yes, there you go. Cutting down the deficit to 5 this time. Like Ebon, giving the Cool Smashers a taste of their own medicine. Still targeting Valdez here. And she gets a set. No problem there.
Started off with a perfect pass from Eliza Valdez, and Kyle Negrito dished that set. Mabalik sa kanya.
Exactly. All smiles. The side of the ladies in pink, Pangspanaga. Ooh, tough serve, but better pass from Mantilla. That warrants a play with Critch, and they get a free ball here. Another opportunity. Rich, easy pickup from Panaga. Ooh, good out of system set. A miscue there in the middle. Eliza will try again. Lucille taking balls left and right. Look at that. And after that long rally, they get the point.
As long as the defense is there, kayang-kaya maka-atake ng Nxled. Coach Eto has been pointing that out. Let's make it count. Every time we have a chance to run our own plays, let's do it and let's commit to it.
And again, and not give away points that easily. They got a double sub here, making sure it's a full front row of hitters. Good serve, out of system for Tots. There was a tip. Rovina saying, let me get this set. Negrito to Valdez. Look at that.
That's also one of the plays out of the Creamline playbook. Looks like Eliza Valdez was going for a combination play in the middle. Last second, magpipivot siya pabalik sa dos.
Oh, you got the newlywed inside. Wonder who will play center this time. Meanwhile, Perez to makaslam and denied.
That will be the first kill block of PVL.
And this block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. You got a third sub. Skrich has been getting blocked so far. Your first set, Atienza will take the lead. 3 points for the Chameleons.
3 unforced errors already for Creamline on that service line. More substitutions are coming in though. It's going to be Bea Bonafe calling the shots for the Cool Smashers.
And ito na yung sinasabi mo, Neil, na, you know, at the tail end, usually this is when you expect Creamline to make their substitutions. Pretty comfortable lead here. Ooh. Also alive, Lucille finds the back row. Opportunity for the Chameleons. Perez, be quick to Jcel. And she loves it.
I'm so happy for Jcel Villasrea. She found a new home, the Nxled Chameleons. She was given a chance to showcase her skill set as well. And now she's in the starting unit.
And she's thriving. Ooh, good serve. Better pass from Galanza. MG. Ooh, finds the line. Cross guard works.
First point for the newlywed.
At hindi pa tapos ang celebration.
Yes. Focus muna sila.
Focus. One game at a time. And for MG, it's one day at a time. But congratulations to Michelle Gumabao and Aldo Panlilio for tying the knot. 3 point though, given to the Chameleons. Aldea returns the favor.
Yan yung non-negotiable for Nxled because you're trying to catch up with Creamline in terms of score. You're looking at a 6-point deficit right now, and Creamline has been giving away free points to them, so kailangan nilang i-maximize yon by mounting their own scoring streak.
PVL also tough server here in the PVL. Laika, soft touch. And they get a free ball. Bang takes it. Jcel rejected with the net. She said, isa pa. But it goes back row to Permentilla.
Yeah, Permentilla really needs to get her numbers.
Yep. So far with 3 points.
Number 5 scorer of the league.
That's a good sign for this young squad, talking about Permentilla and the Chameleons. Ooh, good dive. Ebon pushes it over. MG finds the line.
can play both wings. Yun yung nangyayari sa
That's
rotation
true.
ng wings ng Creamline. Nagpapalitan sila every now and then.
I remember that time when it would be Tots and MG at the same time. And knowing Tots have played both positions pretty well. Negrito. Ooh, tough serve, but good pass from Permentilla. Ebon, good swing. Kyla was there, supported by Valdez. Galanza, almost a kill, but Pineda manning the floor really well over pass. Galanza, wow, Bang is just a solid defender on the floor, and the ball is still alive. Third opportunity here. But Coach Ettore pushes that buzzer and asks for a floor touch challenge.
We expected that challenge.
Yep.
We didn't quite see that first hand dahil nandito yung second referee sa harapan natin. So we have to rely on the replay.
Lucky us, we got the challenge cameras all over the court to show not just us, but everybody else kung talaga bang merong floor touch tayo dito in the last sequence. You know, it's good to see the Chameleons catching up in this set. You know, earlier it was as much as 6-7 points. They're just trying to, you know, so far here we got the trend. They just have points here and there, back and forth. But the runs that Creamline made earlier has given them a good lead, comfortable lead so far here in set number 1.
If this challenge is unsuccessful, point will be awarded to the Cool Smashers. But if it is successful, pupunta sa next lead yung puntos.
I think the officials are trying to find which camera holds the best view to support this challenge. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a good pancake save. Saktong-sakto.
Saktong-sakto.
So that point will go to Creamline.
It's a commendable effort for Kyla Tianza. Because if she was like a fraction of a second late, kahit na she had a hand on that ball, under that ball, but if a part of the ball touched the floor, point would have gone to the Chameleons. Jaisel getting that point right back.
Is out.
She has developed the intensity in her approach as well. Ang layo na ng nilalaro niya ngayon compared to her college years. She has 3 points under her name now, tying the output of Permentilla and Ebon.
Ooh. Carlos goes down through the blockers, and that ends set number 1, 25-18. Let's look at that one more time. Textbook play from the Cool Smashers, and Carlos really challenging the blockers, going through them, getting that last point. And we'll be back for set number 2. Don't go away.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City for the qualifying round of your PVL All-Filipino Conference. Cool Smashers taking set number 1, 25-18 against the Nxled Chameleons. Neil, what happened in that first set?
Well, Creamline just capitalized on their strength pagdating sa service line. They found the right targets, and that didn't happen for Nxled. We heard the timeout of Coach Ettore. Sabi nga niya, we're not finding the right target of our serve.
Yes.
We have to avoid Kyla Atienza because that is her specialty as the libero. So they have to find the corner pockets para at least kahit papano ma-delay nila yung offense ng Cool Smashers. Both teams had almost the same number of attempts when it comes to attacking, but this is just signature Creamline again, getting more attacks compared to their opponent. Unforced errors, almost the same as well, but again, it was definitely the serving of Creamline that helped them win set number 1.
3 aces against 1, and not just the aces, but you know how they forced the Chameleons to go out of system because of their hard serves. And look at that, Carlos with an easy tip. First point for the Cool Smashers.
He is the leading scorer of the Creamline Cool Smashers. 6 points already for Tots Carlos.
Coach Sherwin Meneses sticking with his first 6 in set number 1. Ooh, good ball opportunity for the Chameleons. Back set once again for Maraguinot and Ebon. You know, maniniwala na ako sa iyo, Neil. Porsyento yung back set ni Jaja.
Getting most of the sets.
That's true. And look at this. Laika Ebon, 4th point of this match. Everybody has been looking out for that girl who's been contributing well for the Chameleons. Talking about Laika Ebon here. Oh, but Pangs Panaga, you cannot give an easy serve, and that's what you've been mentioning, echoing what Coach Ettore has been saying during that timeout, because look at what happens when they give an easy serve.
Nxled has been trying to target Eliza Valdez on the service line, but Eliza has dished out excellent passes. Saktong-sakto kay Kyle Negrito. That's why they're able to run those types of quick attacks. There will be a violation called on the Chameleons.
But a good reflex there from Jaja Maraguinot, just touching that net in that last sequence. 3-1. Better pass. Kiara rejected. Good coverage. Over on 2, and that works.
Quick thinking from Kiara Permentilia. She saw the opening dun sa floor defense ng G9. She immediately pushed that ball over.
Catching the Cool Smashers off guard. Ooh, J-Cell switching to observe, but Kyla would like to share something to us. Kyla, what's up?
Zia, Neil, the Nxled Chameleons are well aware of the odds here, but they tell me that they didn't step on the court today to be just yet another statistic. But like you said, going up against a team like the Creamline Cool Smashers, they're going to need more than just effort, but unshakable confidence here that they can make anything happen. Now, you talked about Kiara Permentilia in the pregame, and prior to this, she actually told me that one set may not change their standing, pero after their first round, pwede siyang magbago ng mindset nila. That's why they need to work extra hard to make that happen for themselves. And EJ Laure, on the other hand, also leading the charge here, sees no point in playing safe. In her words, matalo ka, tapos na. Pero kung manalo ka, baka yun pa lang yung simula. Now, the Chameleons refuse to be counted out. They want a solid start to this round. Let's see how they push back here. Zia, Neil.
Unshakable confidence is what the Chameleons need, as Kyla said. But look at this. Wow, Bang Pineda has been digging the balls, but no second touch on the side of the Chameleons.
Creamline is starting to build on that lead. Lara is in the house. I'm sure miss na siya ng mga PVL fans. Nating lahat.
Including us. We are PVL fans after all. Jump serve with much gusto. That was Tots Carlos. Easy tip. Almost a miscue there.
There was a net touch called on one of the players of Creamline. I think that was Eliza Valdez.
Yep. There you go. Three serving 5. You got Laika on that serve. Still targeting Eliza. She gets a set. A little shaken up there. As you see, her left hand is also quite wrapped up. It's a 1-point game. That did not go down. But just enough power. Find that serve.
That's the second unforced error on the service line for Nxled.
Kiara.
Yes, she got that check ball. And that was the main intention.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw the angle. There was a lot of spin on that hit.
I mean, what about you, Neil? Kung nakita mong dikit na dikit yung set, what are our options?
Yun yung favorite natin. When in doubt, check it out.
But look at that. No doubt there for PVL. Swinging through. Look at this. No blockers. Free spiking for Bea De Leon, whose turn to serve. Bang, kay setter, EJ. Goal shot. Kyla to Galanza, down the line. Laika was there. Ooh, good jump set. Good rebound. Coverage was there for Bang. They go back row to Permentilla.
Raja Marginot has been trying to find the right option of attack.
That spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
Chiara Permentilla can be dead in the back row as long as makuha niya yung preferred sets niya.
And even her approach, you could tell that, you know, she was going all out for that swing and for that ball. Good hustle. Another one for Kiara. Almost a point, but Valdez was there. Galanza, check ball. Opportunity for EJ. That's a point. 7-all is our score here.
EJ Laure will get on the board. That will be her first point.
Now going back to Kyla's report earlier, that EJ said, kung manalo, may buhay pa, kung matalo, wala na. But, again, we would like to remind you that there's another phase coming up, but we'll talk more about that after this first technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Here, set number 2. You're watching the battle between the Nxled Chameleons, who's up 8-7 here against the Cool Smashers. On your screens, EJ Laure, who's been, so far has warmed up and has gelled pretty well with her new teammates. Ooh, tough serve, but Kyla again, wrong target. And just making things easier for everybody. That was Kyle Negrito with the 1-2 play. Look at this.
Kyle Negrito will join the scoring picture for the Cool Smashers. A while ago, we saw EJ Laure jump. Nung nag-jump set si Kyle Negrito, they know that that is an option for the Cool Smashers. So she has to read that very well kasi pag tumalon na siya sa setter, merong mabubutas na blocking pattern doon.
Oh, jungle ball here, opportunity for the Cool Smashers. Galanza, check ball. Ooh, Carlos. Just making sure they get that point.
Strong kill from Tots Carlos.
Yes, look at that, look at that.
But there's a challenge. It's a reaching beyond the net challenge from Nxled.
Maybe, just maybe, Tots Carlos just got a little too eager putting that ball away. But we'll see if... Can you explain to us na lang, Neil, what is that reaching beyond?
Well,
technically speaking.
We have to check first kung nasa na ba yung bola at that moment of in time. Nasa airspace na ba ng Creamline?
Okay.
Or nasa Nxled pa? But it looked
So
like
far,
it was already
on the side of
Creamline. So that is a valid kill from Tots Carlos.
Well, that was a good challenge, regardless. Since it's also the newest challenge that we have here in the league. EJ. Ooh, good dig from Torres. Galanza, denied, double block there. EJ!
Laure sees the hole. 9-0.
EJ Laure starting to warm up here in the second set. She was subbed out in the first frame.
That was a good block by Jacel. Look at that. Giving her teammate that opportunity for a kill. Jaja. Ooh, almost an ace. Out of system for Carlos. Was for the tip. EJ was there. One-handed dig by Maraginot. Opportunity for the Cool Smashers. Good check. Corvina will play setter. Sets Ebon. Cross court. Straight to Negrito though. Another tip. Second touch.
Corvina saw that ball coming, but it's all about ball control when you're picking up these soft touches from the Creamline Cool Smashers.
I mean, that was a good touch, but nobody to answer for that second ball. A bit of a miscue among the Chameleons as well. Ooh! That's an ace.
Again, both teams getting some help from the tape of the net.
Loving the fans in attendance here at the Phil Sports Arena. We'd like to invite you to watch the live games here, the qualifying round action of the PVL All-Filipino Conference, because just like that, you will witness the intense heat that we have here. Eliza Valdez, textbook PA, goes cross court. Look at this. Gets 2 blockers at that. Well, Coach Ettore will call a timeout.
Here we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sign on now. Hey, they are lucky like anyone else in that moment, so beware about the top of the net. The ball will roll and come into our flow. So ready 12. Right now they are serving good. It's not passing his defense. We play high ball and we play good because we can do it. Here we go. Ready, go.
Coach Ettore knows it. They're passing well. I mean, comparing it to the first set, it's not yet perfect. Pero mas maganda na yung pasa nila here in the second set. That's why they're able to attack more. But now, iba na yung focus ni Coach Ettero. Yung big pass control na yung hinahanap niya so that they can score off transition plays.
Because just like that, ang dami ng regalong nabigay nila sa Cool Smashers here in the second set. And they cannot afford that, especially against the #1 ranked team. Ooh, good serve, but better pass from EJ. Ebon will take the set. Good rebound. Coverage was there. Back row for Permentilla. Finds a spot.
She just wanted to avoid the hands of the blockers of Creamline. That will be the 7th point of Kiara Permentilla. Bernadette Pons will now replace Gemma Galada on the floor for Creamline.
3-point game, 10 serving 13. EJ Laure finding Kayla Atienza. Ooh, good dig by Maraginot. Like Ebon, a little too high, but ooh, finds that angle. Rally alert, back set to Ebon. Alyssa with that signature tip, but Maraginot was there. Permentilla will get the set and the swing. Look
Wow,
at that.
what an angle for Kiara Permentilla. Target was already locked. Look at that full swing. Sharp cross court. Good to go for Permentilla.
Just finding that right spot. Perfect height, perfect execution there on that cross-court hit. Nobody home for the Cool Smashers. Pretty good digs here from the Chameleons. And one! Kiara, 2 for 2.
Yan yung mga possibilities na pinopoint out ni Coach Ettore a while ago. As long as we get a dig pass, as long as the ball is settable, kayang-kaya nilang makapuntos. And they're keeping it close. They're just 1 point down here in the midway of set number 2.
Always keeping things close, but those small balls, small errors will not help their cause.
Babalik si Lucille Almonte. Coach Ettore wants a stable passing formation. This junction of the set. On the other side, we have Lori Bernardo checking in for Pax Panaga.
Lori, the lefty, on your screens getting ready to serve. They're up 2 points, 14-12. Good pass. Jaja with that one-handed set. The pass was a little too tight there. Tots, right side, rejected. Good coverage from Valdez. Pons from the back row. Almonte with a dig. Out of system for Kiara. Nobody to pick that up. Look at this. This block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Bank was there, a little deflected to an angle. Lori. Good pass, back set to Ebon. Great blocks so far for the Cool Smashers, and they've hit the 16-point mark. We'll be back for more set number 2.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
way. You got 16-12. All smiles on the side of the Cool Smashers, led by Eliza Valdez, who has 4 points. 3 attacks so far in the set. In this game, rather. Hermentilla. Pons was there. Carlos, good check. Urbina, or Pineda, rather. Good deflection, but wow, ball control on point for the Cool Smashers. Opportunity here. BDL denied. They will try again. This time, Thoughts will try. Pineda, good reflexes. Lucille, long ball to Bernardo. Kyle says, let me get this set. Good blockings, both sides of this court. Ooh.
Bang Pineda and Jaja Mariganot have been solid on the floor defense for the Chameleons. But they're having a hard time in conversion pagdating sa atake nila. We also saw a couple of single blocks, open blocks.
Yeah.
We're still looking for more power.
That's true.
Pagdating sa attackers ng Nxled. Another timeout for Coach Ettore.
Right, here we go. I have to take a red card just to be fun. Guys, can you relax and play our volleyball? We know they are good. We have to relax. We have to smile when we make a point. And it's normal when they score a big point. It's normal. It's when we score a point that we have to be happy. Okay? So, a little less Filipino, a little more Italians, be Naples style on the new stage. Here we go. Oh.
Get your daily dose of sports updates on starting Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 p.m. live on Pilipinas Live app and on One News. It's also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus. That's right, we got a new time slot for the starting lineup, 6:30. Okay, guys, see you there.
Catch Z there.
And Neil. Laika. Rejected.
Substitution will be made on the floor for the next Chameleons. It will be May Luna Lumahan occupying that opposite hitter position.
Lori. Ooh, J-Cell. That works.
That's the first point of J-Cell in this set. 4 points in total in this entire game.
Look at that, and J-Cell calling or responding to the call that they need some more points here. Set number 2, Carlos. Wow, detonating that bomb.
Yun yung kind of power na kailangan ng Nxled at
That's
this
true.
point of the game.
Yeah.
I know that May Luna Lumahan can provide that power. She is a power hitter.
Yes. They need to put pressure on their attacks. And again, as Coach Ettore has been telling these ladies since set number 1, gotta make it harder for your opponents to score a point and not give them free points.
You know what, Z? Sabi ni May Luna Lumahan, kahit siya nagulat siya na bigla siyang nilagay sa opposite. But she was up for the challenge. Ikaw, you played outside, you played the opposite. What was the biggest difference for you nung nagpapalit-palit ka ng opposition?
Well, you know, technically it's really different because the ball is coming from your left side. So kung nabitin yan, ang hirap habulin. But, you know, if you think about it, the opposite's job is just to hit all day long.
Musot ka lang, you're there.
Wag mo nang isipin yung pasa. You just have to play, you just have to keep attacking all day long. And so far, May Luna's job is just that. And also this lady on your screen, Vargas, who just scored a point. And maybe a serve. Almost. You get a free ball here. Negrito over on 2.
Great court sense there from Kyle Negrito. Nakita niya, tumatakbo pa si Jaja Mariganot. She immediately went for that dump ball.
Again, it always comes when you least expect it. Comfortable lead here by the Cool Smashers. Vargas. Also a power hitter, and look at that. Just so much power behind that serve.
Di lang home of the MVPs, parang home of the power hitters dito.
Actually.
Creamline, everybody can really hit hard.
Oh, you got EJ back in. Kiara. Oof. Tough.
It has been a tough day for Nxled. They had their moments.
Yes,
There were
yes.
sequences na
Yes.
maganda talaga yung ginagalaw nila. But you really kill your momentum
Oh, look
when
at
you
this.
give away a free point. Now, Ella De Jesus
Playing
will-
service specialist.
from a libero to a service
Oo,
specialist.
magbaback row kaya siya.
Oh, nami-miss ko siya.
Setan
In the
natin
front
si,
line.
right? Setan natin si Ella Kael. Let's go. But EJ saying, let me get my own string of points here. Starting with this one.
Best hit so far for EJ Laure
Yep.
this entire match.
Clean hit there. At this point, you know, Creamline is 3 points away from tying this setup. What do you think Nxled needs to do at this point?
It's really about consistency. Again, they had their moments and nakita natin yung nagiging adjustment ni Coach Ettore. Every time he needs a stable pass, pinapasok niya si Lucille Almonte.
Yeah.
But when he needs consecutive points, pinapasok niya naman si EJ Laure. So they have to embrace those roles, and kung ano yung kailangan ng coach sa'yo, yun dapat yung gagawin mo on the court.
Roles need to be clarified and clear to each and everybody here, as we've seen the Chameleons have rotated positions as well. As you mentioned kanina, May Luna from outside to opposite. Lucille playing defense and playing attacker at the same time. Look at that, May Luna almost a point, but
Oh, wow. Bernadette Bonds going down the line when everybody was expecting her to go cross court. And it's all about the wrist
There you
action
go.
pagka ganyan, no, Z? I mean, she saw
Follow through.
that huge gap
Yep.
sa blocking pattern ng Nxled.
It's her turn to serve. Better pass, EJ. Ooh, wow, but Vargas was there for the defense. Chooses a tip. May, rejected. Back row for Kiara. Tots picks it up. Yeah, Vargas for the win here at the set point for set number 2. And you knew that set was going to hurt.
Vargas maximizing her time on the court. Kahit na limited lang yung playing time niya, she makes sure that she will score a couple of points. And Creamline will now go up 2 sets to love against the Nxled Chameleons.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
just wrapped up 2 sets here. Secured. Signed, sealed, delivered by Cool Smashers, 25-18, 25-17 against the Nxled Chameleons. Set number 2. You know, some things have worked for the Nxled Chameleons. It was toe-to-toe halfway through the set, but eventually, you know, Cool Smashers in their in the Cool Smasher fashion pulled away and wrapped up set number 2.
Nxled still had the same struggles that they had in set number 1. There were moments na sayang yung mga small balls, as you mentioned, the service errors, the attack errors, yung mga kaya sana nilang kontrolin.
Yes.
Pwede nilang baguhin here in set number 3. Creamline still has the upper hand in the attacking department. And now, aside from the serving, they have controlled the net.
Yeah.
4
Yes.
monster blocks for the Cool Smashers. And Nxled did not register any block point. Unforced errors, parehas lang naman ng bababa. But again, conversion is totally different dun sa Creamline. Ang taas ng porsyento nila in converting their first, second attack. And for Nxled, yun yung hinahanap ni Coach Eto rin naman. They're defending better. Again, we saw a lot of good digs from Jaja Maraginot and Bang Pineda. They have been the defensive anchors for the Chameleons. But yung conversion sa atake nila, dun sila nabibitin. So they still have one more set to try to keep their hopes alive for that secured quarterfinal slot. Pero alam naman natin ang Creamline, they want to end this in 3 straight sets.
And look at this. You got a different set of starters for the Creamline Cool Smashers. You got Gumabaw, Pons, and Vargas. Starting set number 3. Will this be the last set? And that will send Creamline straight to the quarterfinals. We'll see. Cal Negrito will serve. Good serve, EJ. Ooh, but better dig from Torres. Bernadette Pons with that no-look hit. Luna, yes.
Second point for May Luna Lumahan. Actually, nung first set pa lang, akala ko papasok na siya. But this should be a good move for the Nxled Chameleons para mapunan yung power.
Good serve, MG. High hands, Permentila was there. Quick, returned, Jorvina will choose Lumahan, but Negrito with a solid dig. Pons, Jorvina. Wow, what a rally. Here we go, Pangs Panaga rejected by Jcel. MG will try again. Wow, look at this. Permentilla. That works. 2 for 2 for the Chameleons.
Chiara Permentilla is now in double digits. 10 points. Leading all scorers. Both ends of the court. Sumunod na sa kanya would be Jcel de los Reyes and Laika Ebon with 4. EJ Laure has to pick up the numbers because she is at 3 points right now. And nabanggit natin kanina in the past 6 games, she has scored 60 points. So medyo malayo ito sa average niya.
You got Bernadette Pons with 122 points as flashed on our screens during that pregame. But Kyla would like to share some news. What's up, Kyla?
Yes, the Chameleons did make the Cool Smashers work hard to earn that second set, but Creamline's culture isn't just about winning, it is about grace. No panic, no hesitation, just precision and presence under pressure. Now, as a team steady playmaker for several conferences now, Kyle Negrito understands that there will always be high expectations for a team like theirs, but she says that what sets them apart is that their familial culture sets a standard even even higher. Sabi nga ni Kyle, just like Julia Morado de Guzman trained her, she now gets the privilege to mentor Mafe and Bea. And like she said, yes, maybe I've proven myself somehow, but there's still more I want to achieve, and we will get there together. That's why there's no coasting, no complacency, because staying on top is a battle in itself. Will Creamline defend their rank in straight-up fashion? Well, we'll have to see, Zia.
As taught by the G Amazing, who's still in Japan playing, living her life, living her dreams, playing pro volleyball. And we'd like to send our good thoughts over to Gia as she has been mentoring the young ones, not just from Creamline, but also in the Alas, which we will see soon enough.
Lapit na.
Lapit na. MG, high hands once again. Back row, miscue there. Opportunity for Creamline. They go to MG! Down the line.
That is the stronger angle of Michelle Gumabao. He has mastered that down the line.
Look at
Siya sa
that.
mga pinakasimple maglaro.
That's so
Pero
true.
sobrang effective. Even in college.
Yes. Parang sobrang sukat na sukat niya how much angle she needs to go down or cross. Kiara trying to get a check.
Yes, there was a check ball on Kyle Negrito.
Got a 1-point game here, or 2 rather, after that infractions. You know, this was pretty much the same story earlier. You know, Nxled up 8-7, if I'm not mistaken. Now 5-3. So, you know, as you said, there are bright moments for the Chameleons.
Now they're proving that they can actually stay in the lead. I mean, it's just a 1-point lead now, pero based on the first few rallies that we saw, kaya naman, lalo na if Chiara Permentilla is already leading the pack in scoring, kailangan na lang sumunod ng ibang players.
I mean, that was a really quick hit from the back row from Chiara, but it just went out. They're still in the lead, or it's tied. We've got a tied game now. Ooh, good serve. They get a free ball, or no? Miscommunication there.
So always have to keep on talking.
Yep. Better first ball for the Chameleons. EJ down the line. Ooh, good touch from Torres. They get their free ball. Let's see if they maximize this one. Wow, wow. Oh, but first referee calls a double contact violation against the Cool Smashers.
All right, point will be awarded to Nxled.
Six all. Makas lang to serve. Easy for Ponce. I hope the cameras caught that one.
Reminder lang, setter si Kyle Negrito, but she already has 4 points.
4! Wow.
Malaking bonus na yan.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
For a team.
I love it when the setters make their own points and you see it on the stat sheet. EJ, cross court. They get a point.
They need more hits like that if they do want to extend this match to a 4th frame. Started with a good pass. Jaja Marigunot was able to fish out one blocker from the Cool Smashers. With a veteran like EJ Laure, alam niyang mas malaking chance niyang to score if she's up against a single block.
That's true. Look at this full front line. Ooh, but a tight second ball. Did not cross. And the Creamline leads here towards her first technical timeout. We'll be back.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
UAAP Season 87 Volleyball is live and exclusive here on Signal. Watch it all live on the UAAP Varsity Channel, One Sports, and Pilipinas Live, because legends start here. We got MG starting set number 3 and looking to stay for the rest of the set. Negrito, good serve. Out of system for EJ here. Goes through the block, and that works. And Kyle Negrito saying, hey,
sure.
yeah,
Let's challenge.
hey, I touched that ball. Coach, challenge natin, and that they do.
She was seeking for advice sa coaching
Yeah.
staff nila. Was it good?
Or bad, kayo
Did it
bahala. Pero
touch the
hawakan
floor
kayo.
already?
Oo.
Pwede rin kasing maramdaman nila na nahawakan nila yung bola.
Correct.
Pero
Was their
majority
part.
of the ball
Correct.
nakalapag na sa floor.
And again, for the floor touch challenge, any part of the ball that touches the floor will be counted as a point against you. So kahit you said, kahit hawakan na yan, we'll see. And so far, it's a 1-point game. 8-7 in favor of the Cool Smashers, who's up 2-0. Nxled Chameleons finding the right pieces to solve the issues on their side of the court. Here we go. Ooh. So there was
a floor touch.
20% of the ball.
Kamuntikan na.
Muntik na. Kung malaki-laki lang yung kamay ni Kyle. Or mahaba-haba lang yung kuko niya. Here we go. 8-all. Good serve, good pass from Vargas. MG, comfortable on that left side.
Nxled was able to get a check on that hit of MG, but again, it was just too powerful for them to control. Ball hit that 10 already, so that's would definitely be a point for the Cool Smashers.
Ooh, good serve. Ooh, better pass from Pineda. Permentilla, look at that swing. Okay, everybody's good.
Zihar Vasho with an excellent set.
The one-handed block. The spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. And again, you saw how Kiara Permentilla swung and approached for that spike. MG, there you go.
MG is really playing efficient volleyball. Compared to the other outside hitters,
Yeah.
I would say na mas konti yung nakukuha ng opposites ng Creamline, but when she gets a set,
Parang 100% efficiency,
halos
no?
ganun na nga.
Oh, good block. Good coverage for Kiara. They go back row to EJ. Overcooking that one.
And a wasted opportunity for Nxled. They were able to set up their coverage. They were able to set
Yes.
that ball up. And even if in-over lang nila yung bola, meron silang chance to get a defensive stop against the Cool Smashers. But if you commit an error immediately in the middle of the rally, puntos na agad yun for your opponent.
Kyle activates the middle, and PVL was ready. And Coach Ettore will call a timeout. Nxled Chameleons down 3 points, 9-12.
And if it's pulling a lot, we keep the ball off the net and we play high ball. Ready to set, ready to help, because the ball will fall on your left, okay? Guys, it's 3 points, not 300, okay? Right now, remember, if we score and we do inside out, then it's setter 5. Setter 5, you remember, is the only one that they reverse, okay? Here we go, ready, go!
Let's go, guys. Chameleon, next
So it's this lady.
Here we go. Some few reminders from Coach Ettore. They're still in this game. It's just a 3-point deficit that they can definitely catch up on, as we saw how they've had their own moments. That 3-0 run in the first set. Kiara out of system, straight to Pons. Negrito back set to MG. The efficient MG. Kiara, wow. You saw and knew that she was trying to go for that cross-court hit.
She's just the picture of consistency now for the Nxled Chameleons, doing everything she can para matulungan yung Nxled to extend this match. 14 points already for Kiara Permentilla. And Coach Ettore knows that a 2-point lead is more manageable. Iba kasi yung feeling pag dumagdag ng dumagdag.
That's true.
Lalo na't ang nasa kabilang side ng court ay Creamline.
Exactly.
They always sprint to that 25-point mark. Most of the time, they leave their opponents in the dust. So, ngayon, na hindi pa ganun kalaki yung lamang ng Creamline, kailangan talagang tapakan ng Nxled yung gas.
Look at that catch-up done by Kyle Negrito, setting up BDL for that point. But Rich Makaslang having her own rendition of that quick attack.
That's also something na kanina pa natin hinahanap, yung center-middle connection from the Chameleons. De Los Reyes was already able to register 4, but Krish Makaslang has only 2 markers right now. So if they can add on to that output, ang laking tulong nun for Kiara Permentilla.
Vargas trying to adjust to that tight set. Just a little too wide. Kiara. Ooh, good serve. BDL, perfect set actually for Vargas. Wow, cross court has been the go-to here for the Chameleons. They get a free ball. Almost a point. They go to Kiara in the back row. Good dig by MG. Vargas again, powering through.
Vargas knew that she had the advantage of a shorter blocker from the Chameleons. The Nxled had 2 consecutive free balls from the Cool Smashers, but they just couldn't convert that point.
It seems like it wasn't the best of spikes, but a point is a point, as we say here. EJ Laure hitting the antenna on her way up there.
There will be change in the setter's position for Coach Ettore. Ivy Perez will replace Jaja Maraginot.
Good serve.
Ball was already above the shoulders of Kiara Permentilla. It was on its way out, but that was a judgment call on her part. That will lead us to our second technical timeout. Creamline up by 4.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
We got the fans here live in attendance because with SB Finance, ang BFF na malalapitan. I love seeing the artworks. I love seeing the shirts, the merch. And of course, Tita Hedy and Tito Ariel Morado watching, supporting the Creamline Cool Smashers. At ang catch dyan, ang anak nila nasa Japan.
But Bok Morado is
Bok,
there.
correct. box sitting
assistant
on the,
coach?
Yes, as an assistant coach. We might forget that it's a volleyball family over at the Morado household.
Back to a 3-point deficit. Next, it has to enjoy more.
Yes.
Sabi nga ni Coach
Yes,
Efere,
exactly.
if Creamline scores a big point, you give that to them because they worked hard for it. But when it's our turn to score good points, you have to
Smile.
be happy about it. You have to enjoy. Because after all, volleyball is still a game.
And this is the sport that we love, and that's why we're here. But, you know, if you let the pressure, you let the numbers get in the way, it really messes up with your game. And, you know, as you mentioned it earlier, we've seen bright spots, good moments for the Chameleons. But BVL just putting continuous pressure this time from the service line.
He has now surpassed all scorers from the Creamline side.
Yeah?
With 12 points.
Wow.
He has scored 5 points in this set alone.
Wow, 5 big points for set number 3 that we're not yet over.
Lori Bernardo will win that joust. That's another timeout for Nxled.
Good, May, stay here. May, here we go. We receive with 4. You are in 1, you are in 6-1, you are in 6-5, you are in 5. We receive with 4, okay? Please keep the ball off the net. That's the only thing I'm asking you, eh? Ready? Here we go, ready? Oh!
One point. Let's go. Chameleons. Next one. Come on, guys.
Let's keep the ball away from the net because you know how the Cool Smashers put on the pressure as well, and we've seen the many presents. Yung dami ng regalo kanina in set number 1 and 2, and you cannot afford to give them easy balls like that, especially against the Cool Smashers. BDL looking to get another ace here with 12 points already. EJ, wow,
What a
and
pickup.
big.
Oh, justice is served. Yan yung gusto ng middle blockers. Okay, we don't get a lot of ticks, but when we pop that ball up, you better make sure to score that point.
And look at this, Bonafe also checks in as the main setter for the Cool Smashers. They lead 20-13. BDL still at the service line. Look at her. Good serve, good pass also from Lumahan. Oh, this time, Los Reyes making sure she puts that at 1 away.
Los Reyes will continue to score for the Chameleons. I mean, considering all factors, magandang suporta na yung 5 points dun sa 14 ni Permentilla.
Perez. Ooh, perfect pass for Pons. Should get the set and the swing.
I'm sure Bernadette Pons is one of the attackers that is very difficult to guard.
So many variations for this lady right here.
May mga no-look hits pa yan.
Yes.
So you just have to be in the proper zone if you want to get a good dig against her.
Permentilla from the back row. Bonafe. Jungle ball. Almonte. Roll shot. Pons was there. Bonafe back set.
Tight.
MG makes something out of that one. Again. High efficiency player here. Nxled Chameleons.
Wasn't the best of set plays from the Cool Smashers.
Yeah.
But that push, that simple push still worked for Creamline.
Good serve. Quick for Giselle. Ball still alive. But that ends there with Vargas.
Defense was a bit low to react. Because Creamline actually got a dig on that hit of
Yeah.
Nxled de los Reyes, but it was the follow-up.
Easy serve. Ooh. And again, with an easy serve, watch out for the middles.
She can play multiple positions as well. And as a lefty,
Yes.
she can run a slide attack pero sa left side of the court.
Yes.
Kakaiba yun. We don't see that too often.
Saw it first with Amy Almiro, by the way.
Former teammate.
Former
Yeah.
teammate. But look at this. Lumahan stops the bleeding for the Chameleons. Opposite setting. Great one for Perez as well. Nxled on the service line. Jump serve. Straight to Atienza. Ooh, almost a point. Good coverage. Opposite setting again to Lumahan. Pons was there. Bonafe pushes it to Vargas.
She was under that ball. She knew it. Well, it was also very flat.
Yeah. But that's something you see from a lot of players now, no? Yung hitting high, high hands lang. Now, I remember so vividly seeing for the first time from Kurashiki. They're not the most powerful of spikers, but they're the smartest. Really utilizing the blockers. But look at this. We got a challenge. Block touch on the side, from the side of Cool Smashers. Cool Smashers looking on to wrap this set and this game, so they can go ahead and wait at the qualifying or the quarterfinal round with the Galleries Tower High Risers, by the way.
We were talking about the advantage of getting a secure seat in the quarterfinals. Again, you're just waiting for one opponent as compared to the play-in tournament na mag-a-adjust ka ng system mo every game kasi iba yung haharapin mo. But the quarters will be best of 3 series.
Yes.
So again, all the teams will have multiple chances to make it through the next round of competition.
Ooh, here we go. Look at that. Eagle eyes on the side of the Cool Smashers.
Yes, there was
indeed a block touch.
Check ball. Sobrang nipis.
And there you go. You got match point by the Cool Smashers, and you got Lori Bernardo to serve. Good pass. Perez finds Permentilla. Rebound. Perez once again to Kiara. Ooh, but that was out. And that's it. You got the Cool Smashers wrapping this game in 3 straight sets. Very dominant fashion at that. And they go ahead straight to the quarterfinals as they await their opponent together with the Galleries Tower High Risers.
Creamline just breezed through this game against the Nxled Chameleons. Coach Sherwin Meneses was able to field in all of his players in this 3-set match.
Look at that, 25-18, 25-17, 25-16 straight set win by the Cool Smashers. We'll be back for more. Don't go away.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
first game day of the qualifying round here in the PVL All-Filipino Conference. This time, Cool Smashers breezing through this match against the Nxled Chameleons in a straight set fashion, 25-18, 25-17, and 25-17. You know, we saw Coach Sherwin mix and match a lot of his players in order to get this win. And Kyla Kingsu is with our player of the game. Kyla?
Here with me is our player of the game. It is Kyle Negrito of the Creamline Cool Smashers with 15 excellent hits in 4 points. Big congratulations to you, Kyle, and of course to your team. What a way to open the first qualifying round ng PVL. Now, Kyle, let's talk about the busy week that you had. Syempre, balancing all the celebrations with the preparations for this qualifying round. Yet, you were able to win in straight set fashion pa rin. What really clicked for the team today?
I think naging mindset lang din ng team today na hindi kami pwede magpabaya kasi this is a very important game and kailangan trabahuhin para hindi mahirapan. So I'm happy na nakuha namin yung panalo and magpe-prepare po ulit kami para sa next game.
Now, Kyle, coming into this game, syempre, as the top seed going up against the team that's ranked number 12, was this the kind of game that you expected? And ano yung mga challenges that you were surprised with today?
Coming into today, siguro talagang naging mindset lang talaga namin na hindi kami talaga pwede magpabaya, hindi pwede mag-relax. This is not the time to relax. Although top seed kami, this qualifying round, anything can happen, bilog yung bola. And talagang siguro discipline lang din talaga yung naging laro.
Now, is there anyone you want to greet? Go ahead, you have a lot of fans here.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to the newlyweds, Ate MG and Kuya Aldo, and Tito Lito. Thank you so much po sa pamazu. Alam nyo na, next game ulit. And to all fans of Creamline Cool Smashers, maraming salamat po sa suporta ninyo. And sa lahat ng pumunta dito kahit weekday, thank you guys so much. Kita-kita po tayo sa next round. And Rigby's ko, Sir Joe, I see you, Miss Cathy, Sir Alan, Ma'am Lizanne, Sir Rolly, Attorney Lily, Miss Cathy, hello po. And sa lahat po ng families ng teammates ko, and to my family, Daddy, Mami, my 3 beautiful sisters, and Groot.
Congratulations once again, Kyle, our player of the game. And congratulations to the Creamline Cool Smashers for booking a ticket to our quarterfinals as the top seed. Now, Zia Neil, let's wrap this up.
Kasama ba tayo dyan sa pamaso?
Baka naman, Kyle.
Baka naman, Kyle. But here we go. Match highlights for today. And again, in very Creamline golden standard fashion, straight sets against the Chameleons.
Well, that's the discipline
Yes.
that Kyle was mentioning a while ago. Napaka-importante niyan. Doesn't matter if you're up against a higher-seeded team or a lower-ranked team. It's all about bringing that system to every match. And they did display the classic Creamline formation on defense and offense. That's why they did win it in 3 straight sets. We kind of expected them to really be dominant just by looking at the statistical numbers in all categories. Nxled had a couple of good moments, pero hindi talaga kaya na isa lang yung pupuntos ng madami. Chiara Permentilla really tried her best to carry that load for Nxled, but again, the 14 markers were not enough to overpower the ball distribution of Kyle Negrito. We love a scoring setter. She did end with 4 points, aside from the multiple excellent sets that she also tallied. And just by looking at our stats, see, Creamline is Creamline when they're serving heavy and when they are dominant in the attacking department.
And you know, in another category that we've been wowed by is the blocking. Look at this, 5-1 so far in this match, and you know, a lot of surprises here and there that we've seen here in the qualifying round. But in this match alone, you know, as you mentioned, as Kyle mentioned, you know, it's discipline, and what you mentioned earlier, it's the respect that these teams have for each other. That no matter who they face, they will go all out. And here we go, the updated bracket. We got the Creamline Cool Smashers and the Galleries Tower High-Risers already waiting at the quarterfinal round, and the play-ins, Signal and Nxled Chameleons booking a ticket for that round. So ayan, single round robin with the 6 qualifying losers. We'll have more games for these two teams, but watch out for this Saturday. We got a doubleheader. Number 2, Petrogas Angels versus number 11, Capital One Solar Spikers. And at 6:30 p.m., we got the number 5, Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and the number 8, Cherry Tigo crossover. So we just saw play in the last weekend in Iloilo. So we got a rematch happening this Saturday. So please watch this game live here in Phil Sports Arena, or you may catch it on One Sports and Pilipinas Live. And in behalf of my team, Neil Flores, Kyla King, Sue, Direk Alneri, producer Carlo Grajo, writer Mix Flores, and the rest of the production team, making sure everybody gets to enjoy this game. This has been Ziher Basho. See you at the next game day.